Alright, anime fans. The lights go out, the gong hits, the glass shatters, and I'm stepping out of the damn shadows with fire in my eyes and rage in my soul. Because tonight, we ain't here to praise a legend, we're here to bury one. This is the fall of a so-called classic, Ranma 1/2, an anime that struts around like it's hot stuff from the golden era, but truth be told, it's a sloppy, chaotic, overcooked mess that aged like milk left out in the goddamn desert. So lace up your boots and crack open a cold one, because we are about to roll over this series with a Texas-sized reality check. So Ranma 1/2 strutted onto the scene back in the late 1980s from Rumiko Takahashi, the same mind behind Inuyasha. And on paper, sounds wild. A martial artist named Ranma Saotome gets cursed at a magical spring, so every time cold water hits him, bam, he turns into a girl. Hot water turns him back into a guy. Now that's a setup that could have been gold. You could have built an identity crisis story, a gender-bending martial arts comedy with real weight and creativity. But instead, this anime turned into a clown show with zero breaks and no damn direction. Talking about its plot, well, let's be real, there's no real plot. It's the same episode 100 times in different outfits. Ranma gets splashed, people argue, someone flies through a roof, and the cycle resets. Sure, it starts with the idea of an engagement between Ranma and Akane, his hot-headed fiancée. But the romance never moves an inch. You could skip 50 episodes and miss absolutely nothing. It's like watching a hamster sprint in a wheel, except the hamster's screaming, the wheel's on fire, and the audience is begging for it to stop. Every time it tries to get serious, the show backpedals into slapstick nonsense faster than a drunk referee. There's no character growth, no story payoff, and no end goal. It's just endless chaos wrapped in recycled gags. Now, let's talk about this disaster crew. It's a circus of idiots. First is Ranma Saotome, the main man. Cocky as hell, but dumber than a bag of bricks. He's supposed to be a martial arts prodigy, yet half the time he's just running from his problems, screaming like a maniac, or getting stuck in some stupid misunderstanding. Next is Akane Tendo, the fiancé, angry every damn minute. She swings first, asks questions never. The chemistry between her and Ranma? About as romantic as two raccoons fighting over trash. Next up is Ryoga, the lost boy. Literally lost, always. That's the joke, forever. I swear the poor bastard's been walking in circles since the Berlin Wall fell. And the rest of the crew, Shampoo, Ukyo, Kodachi, the never-ending harem of chaos. Each one could have been interesting, but instead, they're written like walking punchlines. Every single character runs the same joke into the ground until you want to tombstone pile drive your TV just to make the pain stop. Now let's talk about the so-called comedy. Back in the day, it was considered edgy, bold, even hilarious. But watching it now, it's about as funny as a chair shot to the head, and not in a good way. The gender swap humor, overdone and awkward. The fan service, forced and repetitive. The slapstick, predictable as hell. Half the jokes revolve around people walking in on Ranma half-naked or Akane beating the crap out of him for no reason. It's the same tired formula setup, misunderstanding, scream, punch, reset. It's like the writers threw a pie at the wall and kept doing it for 7 damn seasons. Coming to animation and music, look, for its time, Ranma 1/2 looked okay. But even that charm doesn't hold up. The fights are stiff, the animation lazy, and the character designs start to feel copy-pasted after the first arc. And that music? Sure, the opening slaps for nostalgia junkies, but let's be honest. It's bubblegum pop for a show that thinks it's Bruce Lee with boobs. The tone is all over the place. One minute you're watching martial arts action, the next it's a beach episode that looks like it was drawn during a power outage. Seriously, it's that bad. Now coming to its themes. Here's where it really stumbles. The show flirts with identity themes, gender roles, love, and rivalry. But it never commits. It's scared of its own premise. Instead of exploring what it means for Ranma to literally live between two identities, it uses it as a punchline. There's no emotional depth, no reflection, no evolution, just a bunch of haha, Ranma's a girl now, what a riot. Moments repeated till your brain melts. This show had potential to say something meaningful, but it sold its soul for cheap gags. So, why you should just avoid this garbage of a show? Because Ranma 1/2 is a relic, and not in a good way. It's the kind of anime that could have been legendary, but instead it's stuck as a fossil of wasted potential. It's repetitive, shallow, and tonally confused. Every episode feels like a rerun of the last one, and the longer you watch, the more you realize this series doesn't give a damn about progressing. It just wants to waste your time and call it nostalgia. So yeah, it might have been fun in 1989, but by today's standards, it's a goddamn chore. A time capsule of every bad anime trope before people knew what bad anime even was. Final thoughts. Ranma 1/2 isn't a story. It's a loop. It's the Undertaker versus the Jobber that never ends. The same moves, the same mistakes, and no finish in sight. So, if you ever think about watching it, remember this. There's a fine line between classic and dated garbage. And Ranma 1/2 crossed that line, fell into the pit, and kept digging. As Stone Cold would say, that's the bottom line, 'cause common sense said so, and the Undertaker. He's just standing over this anime's grave, raising a hand through the smoke, and saying one last thing. Rest in boredom. Because Ranma 1/2 is one damn show that should have stayed buried in the hot spring where it came from. That's it for today. Subscribe for more anime content, and I'll catch you in the next one, my anime fans.